Right folks, welcome to the next video of the journey stage. I'm going to talk to you about my training split that I will be running for the rest of this off-season push up until, well, we start prepping. It's not going to change really. I might change exercises in and out and all that stuff, and I will break down the full split as in the exercises I'm doing within the split, but I want to keep this video nice and short and concise. A nice quick little video just talking about how I set up my split for me. So first things first, when we're talking about training splits, people completely overthink about this and completely get a bit of a paralysis by analysis type thing. You can do anything you want when it comes to training. When it comes to designing a training split, people say you've got to do push-pull legs. You've got to do upper lower if you're a beginner. Only full body is the only way. What are you doing? You've got to do a bro bodybuilding single muscle group split. Listen, there is no wrong split. The only thing where people go wrong is they just don't have the right split for maybe efficiency and recovery standards. So, my training split, okay, and hopefully you can learn from this as well, and how I've set this up. So, there's a system in play here. We've got to think about our lifestyle. I have done 2 on 1 off system before. So it's not a 7-day split. It's basically it's broken up over 4 days. 5 days. 2 on, 1 off, 1 on, 1 off, repeat. So it changes week to week. Now that didn't work for me, and I ran that for a long time. But because my schedule is so regimented, there's some days where because of my businesses I'm doing in the gym and stuff, some days it wouldn't work out and my training day would be missed almost because I ended up being busy or I booked in a client. So it didn't work for me. I needed something that I knew I was going to do. Monday is this, Tuesday is this, because I have my rota, I have my routine that I do for my gym and my clients one-to-one. So I needed to do a 7-day split. That was the first thing. Before anything else, before all my weak body parts, blah, 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 I needed something that I knew I would hit all the time. 7-day split is how I run things. So I run things Monday to Sunday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's how I run my split. That's how I design my layout. It's going to be 7 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Purely based off my lifestyle and my hierarchy of needs. The next thing was going to be, right, what are my goals? What do I want to focus on? For me, in my body and my physique, what I need to build is I've got basically 2 backs. I've got nothing here whatsoever on my chest. So chest was a big priority to me. That's one thought I had. Number 2, I'm competing this year. I'm doing men's physique. Legs are not a priority because I'm covered with board shorts. So I don't need to do as much legs. So I was like, okay, I just needed to dabble on legs. A wee touch of legs. And then I wanted to really focus on lat width. Really get my lats. So chest, lats are main focus. I can take a little bit more away from legs. So then I need to think, okay, I want to hit all these muscle groups. I want to hit them multiple times in a week. If I want to focus, instead of doing 20, 30 sets on one day, why not split that up and do 15, 15, 10 or 10? So I don't have to give as much into one session. Because if you're doing 20 sets, by that 20th set, you're fried. You've got nothing left. You're done. You're done. You're just done. Your energy's gone. So how about be more efficient? How about I split up that same amount of volume into 2? So this is how I've got it. Monday, we start the week off with pull. Now, it's the pull day. Very much, once again, my lats were my priority. I've got pretty good back thickness, so I touch on that with a few movements, but I do that. Now, I work overall back in this day with a hip hinge. That is going to take a lot of recovery time when you do an RDL with that load in your lower back and your erectors. So the next day, well, I need to hit push, right? I'm going to hit push on my next day because because I'll be basically seated or lying at some points most of the time. It gives my lower back time to recover. I would never follow up RDL with like leg day. My back's still too fatigued, so I go into a push. So I do pull on Monday, push on Tuesday. I told you my chest was my priority, so I really focus on hitting my chest on this day. So, like I said, I will break all this down to the exercises I've done, but I'm just going to go over my split in this video. So I go with a push and a pull. Now Wednesday, like I said, I just need to dabble with legs. It's not going to be too strenuous, it's not going to be too many sets, it's not going to be too many big compound movements. So I can do it on the third day in a row. It's all machine based, it's all like cleverly selected on a stimulus fatigue ratio. So I go into some legs where I hit both quads and hamstrings. Obviously I told you I did a hip hinge on the pull day, so hamstrings gets touched there as well with a rest day in between, so that's why I can get away with that. Then Thursday is my off day. I don't train on Thursday, I don't need to. It works in very well with how my rota works at the gym and my clientele and getting home to the missus, and just, it's a very good day for me to get a rest day. It works a treat. So, pull, push, legs, off. Right, once again, I told you I hit the muscle groups that I'm weakest at multiple times in a week. A few things. I'm going to hit push and pull on the same day. Okay, so Friday is push and pull. It's a very strenuous day, that. But that's followed on from a rest day. So I'm going to rest, fully recuperate. Then I go into a push and pull day. I'm fully recovered, I'm ready to go again, hit it hard. That's left me 3 days in between since I last hit my big pull day with a hip hinge. And it's given me 2 big days, which included a rest day, to hit my push again. Because of that setup, I can go pretty decent movements with my pull sessions, and I hit a couple of decent presses. I told you I wanted to hit chest and grow that mostly, right? So on that push day Tuesday, I told you I go big on the presses. But this day, I'm a little bit more strategic. I don't go as big on the presses. All will be elaborated in other videos. And then Saturday, I do a touch-up on arms and delts. So it's arms, I'll need to leave more room here, but it's fine. Arms and delts. So when I say push days, push includes chest, shoulders, and triceps. Pull day includes rows, pull downs, and biceps. So on these days, I am touching biceps on the pull day, triceps on the push day. Then on the push and pull day, I don't hit arms whatsoever. They're kind of involved a little bit as you dabble, as you row, there is a little bit of bicep involvement, but I'm just purely counting direct arm work. But because I'm so tired after those sessions, I feel personally I like to touch them up on a separate day, and also following a strenuous push-pull day, following it with an arms and delts day. It's like an active rest day. On the arms and delts day, I'm literally just doing some lateral raise work with curls and push downs and extensions. It's not strenuous whatsoever. So then I follow that day with a rest day. So then I have an off day on Sunday. So once again, based off my life, socially, that's not a strenuous day. It won't kill me. So on a Saturday night, if we have plans, I won't be dead. I can do something. That will work for my relationship. Sunday is an off day. It's a weekend. Once again, that will work for my relationship. Also, that will work for me personally because I actually enjoy Sunday to have that kind of one day of nothing to do if need be, or if we need to go see family. It just works out so well. Because I work at the gym Monday to Friday every single week, without doubt, God, hell or high water, these days will always get smashed. Because I've planned my clientele diary, my gym rota, and my training all around this, I know what I'm going to hit. And that is how you create a split. There's no wrong way. This is how I've done my split. This is how I've built it. Now, I've done things in the past where I've done push-pull legs, rest, push-pull legs. It was too much, and it's all about measuring, but it's all down to recovery. What can you recover from? It's all well and good being like, I'm going to hit chest 5 times a week. But can you recover from that? Understand your limitations, understand your needs, and then you'll choose your exercise selection based on this. So now you've kind of got the split, then you can kind of start writing exercises in here and trying to be like, well, that doesn't work because that's going to take away from this and all that stuff. And that's what I will elaborate on in future videos of breaking each day down into the exercises I've chosen. But as you'll see in the videos and on my channel, of me going through my push days and my pull days and all that stuff, you'll see the exercises I've done anyway. But I'll elaborate on my thought process on that. And I will make changes as I go along. The split will probably stay the same, but exercises might change because my recovery capabilities will change as I move into a dieting phase, etc., etc. So that is how I made my split. That's how I designed it. Now, some people will do 4-day splits, 8-day rotations. It's not wrong. It's not right. It's not wrong. It's got to just work for you. That's the simple answer. So, nice short little video today on the journey to stage, on how I've designed my split, and this is the split that I'm going to run through my 2023 season. If things change, of course, I'll update you all. If you have any questions regarding this, if you have any questions regarding training splits, how to set them up, etc., just let me know. Write it in the comments down below. But please like, comment, subscribe, do all that good YouTube stuff as always. And I hope you kind of enjoyed this little bit more of a one-to-one interactive video. It's such a more educational type point of view. But that is my training split for 2023. Hope you enjoyed. I will catch you in the next one.